screaming. Okay. He still does this, by the way. They want to play with everything but the toys.
TJ family. Terrell Jarius. There's nothing that we can do, 'cause I'm right here next to you. Yeah, you are family.
What is up, T&J fam? We are back with another video, and as you can see, we have two special guests.
Say hi.
Say hi. Say hi.
You never want to cooperate. Oh, he did it.
You doing it right here? Okay. Hi. Okay. Before we get into this video, what we need them to do?
We need them to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click that bell.
Click the bell.
Click the
and
bell.
follow our social media links below. We are coming to you today with the video part 2 on being first-time parents.
The updated version.
Toddler
Because, honey,
edition.
Look. First version that we did for y'all is nothing in comparison to what they are like now.
Right.
Baby, y'all thought babies was hard. Toddlers.
Are a mess.
You see what I'm saying?
We love them, but they are a handful. So, Joyce and I are both gonna split a couple of points that we have to talk about. So, I'm gonna handle a few topics as it relates to encouraging growth through exploration. As you know, our kids love toys, y'all. Okay. As you know, we buy them tons of toys. We got a bunch of toys for their birthdays, yet that is what they do not want to play with. Say no, no, no. No, no, no.
No, no, no.
We don't want to play with toys.
No,
they want to play with everything but the toys. So, I mean, from door stoppers to curtains and
the
blinds.
toilet seat,
All of
the
that.
trash can, the
trash
dog
can,
behind.
especially the trash can. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's silver and shiny.
Oh.
But guys, anything but toys. That takes a lot out of us constantly running behind the kids. As you can see, it actually helped that we got that playpen area now to keep them confined. But Ashton is running around the house now. Aria is starting to take steps in the right direction. What's the most she's taken so far?
I'd say like probably like 10.
Why are y'all screaming? Okay. He still does this, by the
Remember
way.
this video when y'all wanna, talk about, oh, I can't wait to have kids. I wanna have twins. I wanna have triplets and all that stuff.
Sometimes you just gotta let them walk away.
This is what you got to
And
look for.
see, and now they're fine.
Now hold your daughter. Thank you.
Come on, sweetheart. The second point that I want to make is teaching through example. Guys, we struggle with this at first. I'm gonna be honest. Teaching through example being that whenever we have a situation where the kids are being fussy, when they are just not being cooperative, being able to respond calmly and effectively. What we learned is that, talking to them calm and taking a step back whenever we're in situations, I can't even say that it works, honestly. But I think we feel better at the end of the day that we didn't raise our voice and that we are trying to promote talking rather than yelling or fussing.
I don't even think it's that though. I think it's more so for them, not for us. Because when you think about it, when you respond to something a child is doing, it's 9 times out of 10 is not because they're doing something that's like, going to be detrimental to them. Like they're probably just doing something that he just turned on the Roomba.
Anyways.
And then he clapped. But, when you are usually like responding in anger, it's really because you're angry, not really because the child is doing anything wrong. And more than anything, you're damaging them. So like, I don't really think it's more so for our benefit to feel better in the end, but I think it's more so for them not to witness like being treated like that. And then in turn, they go back and treat others like that.
All that sound good or whatever, but what I'm letting you know is that when I am frustrated, prime example, during food, inserts clip, when they are eating and we are trying to feed them and they are just not feeling it, they have the worst reactions. Especially Ashton, he has this thing where he will slap the bowl out of your hand, and y'all, when I tell you, You just gotta hold on. You gotta think about what you're gonna do next. And Aria has this thing where she likes to scratch your face and get really, really stiff if she doesn't get her way. All of these things you just gotta take in as they come with parenting. So it's a lot, and you know, to Jarius's point, it's more so for them and not for us, but it can be challenging, you guys.
Very challenging.
And so that brings me to my next point about understanding frustration on both ends. Jarius has had to remind me about this a few times. Kids are kids. You know, they're learning this world, their environment, their surroundings, and it's all very new to them. So they're gonna explore. Whereas before we had kids, our house was spotless.
Pristine.
Spotless.
Okay.
And now here we are. I mean, I feel like the maid leaves and it's just chaos. No matter how hard we try,
why are they taking?
no matter how hard we try, I just feel like it's chaos. So understanding that they're still exploring and learning as they go kind of help manage, you know, our frustration in day to day. What do you think?
I think when it comes to stuff like that, like, you just have to realize that, like, they are going through so much in their minds, like, so much is developing, so much is going on, that it's just like, one minute it's like things are exploding, and then the next minute they like crying about something, or, you know, mad about something, then they forget it a second later. And when you think about it, all those emotions going on within yourself, like, you have, like, you're gonna get frustrated, like, you're not understanding what you're going through, especially at one. So for us, I just feel like it's just kind of understanding that they don't understand, so that we can get behind that line and don't cross it, and just be like, okay, well, look, let me parent them. How about instead of doing this, you do this? As
We
opposed
do
to
offer
me yelling.
alternatives. We try to be like, be gentle, or how about we do this instead of, you know, you banging on the table, how about we play with this toy? So I think that we do our fair share with that. Now, what I will say is the most difficult part of having two children
Not the most difficult
is
one.
sharing. Guys, we have literally bought two of everything, I feel like.
Two of everything.
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 And it's not enough. I bought a girl version of a walker, a boy version of a walker. They don't care it because his sister got it, he want it. Because he got it, his looks better. Sharing, guys, and they'll share with us, but not with each other. That's the crazy thing. We would be like, share, Ashton will bring it to us. Actually, Aria is really terrible at sharing.
She's doing all right.
She does not like to share. She'll hold it up like she wants to share, and as soon as you reach for it, she snatches it back, or like does that stiff thing. But guys, like, that is, I think that's gonna be like a pressure point, like them sharing with each other. He's trying to escape the room. You close the door?
You close the door. Good job. Yay. That kind of leads me into my point, which is like, children are sponges. Literally, it's kind of like, I want to do everything you do type of situation. And I just really want people to really take home this point that I'm making right here. When I noticed, and this is me being a critic of myself as a parent, but like, I would notice that every time I would come around Aria, she would just be like so intrigued about my phone. And I'm just like, how is it that you know, why do you even want this? I don't get it. She would like be swiping up on my phone, doing all kind of stuff, like work my phone better than I can at one.
I actually think I have a picture of that.
Yeah.
Of her FaceTiming. And
Like,
she was
swear to
holding
God,
it
she
like,
know what she doing. And it's just like, I couldn't understand why you were so, like, why she was so infatuated with the phone. And then I realized it was because Daddy was always around her on my phone. And it would be times like that where like I just didn't realize that while I thought she was just sitting there in her own little world, she was paying attention to everything that I was doing. And she could see me just on my phone, like playing on it. And I think that was a very big teachable moment for me as a parent, to realize that like, kids literally watch your every move. And you have to be very careful with what you expose them to.
Right.
Like, for instance, we don't curse in front of, you know, our kids.
And we don't let our friends curse either.
We don't let our friends curse in front of our kids. We don't have adult conversations in front of them. We don't like do anything in front of our children that we wouldn't want them to do. We don't let them watch like Love and Hip Hop.
We don't let them watch much TV at all.
Right. It's just like, you know, we are very conscious about the image that they see. And I think with that being said, parents don't always understand the results of what they allow their kids to see. And it kind of made me feel like kids grow up and they, go to school and they tease other kids and they bully other kids and stuff like that. Where do they get that from? Like, everything literally starts at home. And it's just like they seen that from somewhere. It's just like, do you really want to be the reason that your kid's going to school and picking on someone? You just have to take responsibility in the fact of being a parent and realize that we really have to instill good values in our kids and stuff like that. And it's super hard.
Yeah.
Being a parent is hard.
It's hard walking a fine line, I would say. I think Jarius and I, and mind you, we have slip-ups, but
I got it. Keep going.
Mind you, we have slip-ups, not with them and not in front of them, but with cursing. But we started, when did we start trying to curse a lot less? Because we were sailors in college, freshman year of college.
I think it was like
junior year.
Yeah, we were going through so much, and we was just like, you know what, like, let's make some life changes. And from that point on, one of the things we wanted to stop doing for our own personal reasons was just stop cursing.
I would say just setting a good example. And I think that because we're so young and, our circle is kind of younger as well, they always say it takes a village. And I would say having a good support group, finding people like-minded that will respect your decisions when you're not around. Lena's amazing. She doesn't curse. We talk to her and she parents the exact same way as well, which is a plus. So make better choices, not raising her voice to the kids. So, because what you don't want to do is work so hard and have your efforts like go to waste, because as soon as you leave, somebody's doing the exact same thing you're working not to do. So I think that I'm definitely appreciative of the people around us for respecting our parenting style and adhering to it.
And I think it is super important and to kind of flip from like more of a negative of upholding yourself as a parent to switch it more to a positive side. We have got to show these kids love, and I think that ties into everything that we've been talking about in terms of like holding your temper and not getting frustrated and not letting them see you angry or mad and stuff like that. That all plays into a part of how they see you. I love the fact that when I come home, like, my kids are genuinely excited to see me and they want to give me kisses and they want to give me hugs, and when they meet people, they're the exact same way. And I think that that's like a testament to us as parents with how we treat them, because if our kids was going around and they was like hitting people or if they were like doing bad things to other people, then I think that that would kind of be a reflection of us as where they are right now.
Ashton will mush your face.
He will.
If he don't want you in his face, he'll mush it.
He'll tell you to back.
But
overall,
they not aggressive kids.
They love on each other. Like, it'd be so funny, like, when we...
I could probably pull a clip of that too. This boy.
When we are like... I knew he was sagging.
I wrangled the kids.
So,
and the camera died at the same time.
Right.
So.
But it's just super important to love on them and just to realize that, like, you play a huge part in your kids' development and their upbringing and how they go out into the world and how they treat others. And I would never understand, like, how other people would just allow their kids to do certain things and allow them to make all that noise and stuff like that. And I guess now as a parent, I see it because they're enjoying themselves. And really, who are they hurting?
Look, they trying with the Sharon. Look. She got the remote. He want it. And y'all, but they see? No. They try you, baby. They try you. when he want things his way. All right. Look. How about this, guys? Let's show them your sign language. Say all done. Say all done. All done.
Let's see. All done.
All done.
All done. Come on, Aria.
All done. Now that's your favorite.
Hold on. All done.
All done.
All done. Look. All done. What about
more?
More.
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 Yeah.
More. Eat. Yeah. Eat.
Look, she doing it. Eat.
What about
eat?
Clap. 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 Yeah.
All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, like not today.
She is not happy.
Anyways, y'all, like we said, they're sponges, and I feel like we're teaching our kids to be super independent as well. It can be a hassle. That's all I'll say. It can be a hassle when they want to explore at 9, 10 o'clock at night. But what else do you have? I feel like that's my update now on parenting toddlers. I think that we're learning each day. I feel like it's not a manual that tells you how to be a perfect parent. Every child is different, and they both have very different personalities.
I just think the message that we want to leave from this video is we get all the time, oh my God, like y'all are such goals, like we can't wait to be parents and stuff like that. And not everybody is ready for that leap when you think you are. And you will never really know, but try to prepare yourself as best as possible because it is hard work. And like, trust me, it's a lot of fun, but it's like, it's not easy when your kid wakes up 3 times a night because they're probably having bad dreams. Or like when Aria is sick and she doesn't want to go to sleep, she doesn't want to eat because like she can't breathe through her nose, and it's like throwing her food and all kind of stuff like that. Like parenting gets hard sometimes, but overall, like we just want you to know that
still wouldn't trade it for the world
at all. That's my kids and I love them to death, but it ain't easy.
But y'all have been asking, so we did want to just give you an update as the kids gotten older, because I forgot how old they were when we did the first video, but y'all really loved it. And I know y'all always like to see them, but when you don't see them in videos, when you don't see them in videos, that's why, what you just experienced.
Yep.
Why you don't see them in videos. So make sure you comment. If you have kids, tell us how you dealt with it. If you have older kids, tell us, you know, how you went through your journey in dealing with the toddler stage. We're not even in the terrible twos yet, and they giving me the blues.
You over here trying to be a rapper, and why Ashton booty out? Go get him.
You know, I heard that's a thing where kids don't like putting on clothes. If he in it now, that's fine.
Ashton is literally walking
Until
around here with a jacket.
We have to go, because if he piss on my floor, I'm gonna be so mad. So we love you guys so much. Until next time.
Bye.